Man, welcome to another edition of Cono Local TV, being brought to you by CO Management, DB Tracksuits. Big shout out to the mighty LDBC, man. As we all know, man, the news has came out that Xander Zayas and Jorge Perez are going to contest for the vacant WBO title at 154 pounds, man. Now, Jorge Perez is the guy that defeated my homie, Charles Conwell. I know it was a lost opportunity, man, but ain't no need to cry about spoiled milk or anything like that. We got to look at what's at hand right now, man. There'll be bigger things for Charles Conwell down the road once he regroups and gets back on the horse and stuff like that, gets back to training camp and does what he has to do and all that stuff, man. But this is a great opportunity for Xander Zayas, man, for various reasons, because for one, I believe Xander Zayas can beat Jorge Perez. I really do. And I think this is a good way for him to go ahead and get a title. The reason I like it is because Tim Tszyu and Sebastian Fordura are doing the rematch and stuff. So while that's going on, Xander Zayas can come over here and collect the WBO title when he faces Jorge Perez. And I say win because I believe he's going to go ahead and win that title. And that'll be good for the island of Puerto Rico, actually, man, because, you know, we do got several champions over there, and we got a lot of up-and-comers that are going to be making some noise soon. But, I was one of those that I believe that there's a lot of competition at 154, man. I felt it was going to be pretty rough going for anybody at 154, but especially for Xander Zayas. But now, being that everything fell the way it fell, this might be a good thing for him because he gets a chance to not only fight for a title, he gets to get some more experience up under his belt, man. He doesn't have to face Sebastian Fordura right away. He can collect this title, and then once Tim Tszyu and Sebastian Fordura finish what they got to finish, maybe they can unify that way, man. And by then, I believe Xander would have enough fights up under him. And I don't mean it to sound like that. I believe he can be a world champion. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it gives him more time to hone his skills and fill out a little bit better at 154. We all know he's a young individual, so this gives him more time to be more sturdy at 154. What the future holds for him, I don't know. He's a kid that's growing and all that stuff. I like the fight. I think he can do it. I believe he'll pull it off. I think he can unify. See, this makes it to where I believe he can unify. Because I think he can beat Sebastian Fordura. I believe he can beat Tim Tszyu. I also believe he can beat Virgil Ortiz. So with that being said, all he has to do is focus on Jorge Perez and grab that title, and the sky's the limit to him after that at 154. Now, what I believe is going to happen, and I could be wrong, is maybe he'll get this title, maybe even unify, and after that may move up to 160. And the only reason I'm guessing that is because I think he's still growing, and I don't know how much he'll be able to stay at 154. Now, if he can stay at 154, great, because there's plenty of great fights at 154 for him, man. And I like to see how he does, man. I'm wishing him the best, right? I'm wishing him the best, man, and hopefully he can bring some smiles to Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people misunderstand me. I give my constructive criticisms, and I put my doubts in certain fighters and stuff like that, but that is because there's still check boxes to be checked. There's still things that I need to see in the ring. I need to see things like I need him to pop out of the screen a little bit for me. And I do this with all fighters, So that's where I think I get misunderstood. But I don't wish any ill will to any fighter or anything like that. I just think the cards fell right for him. Now, in his standpoint, I'm pretty sure the cards were always stacked good for him, because as a fighter, you're going to believe in yourself regardless of who's there. So I get it, man. I look forward to this, though. I look forward to this. I look forward to him becoming a champion and seeing how he's gonna, either defend the title or unify with the winner of Tim Tszyu and Sebastian Fundora. I think Fundora will win that. So I'm almost predicting it's gonna be Fundora against Xander Zayas for unification, man. And I think that's a great thing, man. Now, what makes it interesting is that I do believe that Charles Conwell is going to climb back up. That's my homie. I'm not going to, write him off or anything like that. I believe he could still make some noise. It might be a blessing in disguise. There might be people more willing to fight him now, and he'll put himself back in a position to compete for one of those titles. I truly believe that, man. And he's going to have a chip on his shoulder, man. So it's going to make it to where whoever fights Charles Conwell is going to be in for a hell of a night, man. But this video ain't about him. It's about Xander Zayas. I'm happy for him to get the opportunity, man. I am. I'm truly happy for him to get the opportunity. And like I said, the sky's the limit, man. It's up to him how he comports himself, how he shows himself to be in the ring, man, fighting for a title, which I think he'll do fine. But man, hey, man, that's all I got, man. Hopefully, I can start getting back a little bit more active on YouTube, man. But I've been kind of busy and also been, a little bit distracted with other things in life. I am getting an additional computer shipped to me tomorrow, man. I went ahead and ordered me a MacBook Pro. Maybe that'll allow me to be able to do things on the go and on the move and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens from here on out, man. But this is all I got for y'all, man. This is always brought to you by CO Management, DV Tracksuits. Big shout out to the mighty LDBC. Ghana Local TV. Yo, man, I'm out of here, man. On to the next, man.